As y'all come in here this morning, show some love. We gotta make some changes today. I think it ought to be good today. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. You all here know you in the process of creating value from your purpose. Come on in, let's talk about it. Real. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Daily Dose. I am here for one reason only. And I love it. And I love it. And it's a journey, y'all. Grand Rising, Smoke is in the house. Lisa in the house. Appreciate you. Grand Rising, my people. Go back in. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Hope you're getting up, getting your workout in, on the road, heading back to. Every time I think about this, I laugh, y'all. You head back to your job where you know, oh, where you know you underpaid, you unappreciated, and you know you're gonna lose your job one day, and that's what the world teaches you. But we're gonna correct that day. We're gonna correct that now. Let's get some people in here. Y'all know what to do. Double digits or more. Share the live, like, show some. Y'all know what the world is all about. You know what the marketplace is, y'all. Let's go ahead and do what we know we need to do here so we can impact the world, so we can show the world, so the world can be a better place for everybody. And you never had this opportunity until now. And you in the right environment. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. B Lees, I not saw you before. Appreciate you being up in here. B Lees. Appreciate y'all. I know it's I know it's hard to swallow, but you know you deserve the best. And nobody teaching you that until now. I know you want the best for your kids, but nobody teaching you that. Like the live. Share the live, my people. Oh my. The world is doing what it's doing. The world is whirling. So let's impact it the way we know how for everybody. Because the world gonna be sinful, greedful, biased, just wicked. That's just what the world is. But now you know how to navigate it. Now you got the opportunity to relieve that stress from work, to relieve that stress. And now you can get the answers you always wanted from the churches. Before I get started, can anybody tell me one thing you would like to receive from the church and you haven't got that answer yet? Can anybody, before we go to the create empire, can anybody talk to me this morning? Because we got the answers you need. And every answer you need is right here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the creator. Let's see if anybody put anything in. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the. Nobody, nobody, nobody. Okay. Let's go to the creator. Our Father, we come to you with open heart and open mind. We know you are the creator of the universe and you have the perfect plan for everything and everybody on this planet. And we are the most valuable creation that you created. to manifest heaven here on earth. You now put everything we need within inside of us. And we had opportunity to impact the world from that purpose. But we got to make a decision. I thank you for giving us the ability to choose. And I know that can go both ways, like a two-edged sword. And I want us to know now that you have the best for us. And now we have opportunity to show the world who you are, why you was created, why you created us to do what we was created to do. It's that time. And I want to thank you for giving me the ability to operate in my purpose and to teach any and everybody who's willing to listen to operate in theirs, so we can do one thing that you want to happen here on earth. And it can only happen through us. And I thank you for giving us that opportunity to prove, to make you proud, and to manifest heaven here on earth through our purpose. Our Father, who art in heaven, thou will be thy name, thy kingdom come. And that's what we're doing right here. Let your will be done here on earth through us. Yahweh, we come to you with open arms. Let's get it done, y'all. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Welcome. My name is Crawford, Robert Crawford. I come on these channels twice a day, 6 to 7 and 8:30 at night Eastern time, to do just one thing. And that's to get you on the road to your purpose in life, so you can live the lifestyle that you was created to live, so you can impact the world from your purpose, your unique purpose, so you can make this world a better place for everybody. And that's how powerful your unique purpose is. And when you be honest with yourself, you can see why the world is the way it is and the way it have you creating value outside of yourself, keeping you so divided in the smallest ways. Because if anybody else know, if God people unite and do what we was created to do, they know this world wouldn't be in the situation it in now. And that's why we doing everything we can do here now. And this is the perfect time. I really feel the creator not gave us this time to do what we need to do, because everything is doing what? Change. Everything is doing what? Making history. Hey, you got. I appreciate you. I want to get your question. Do me a favor. Hold out. Give me 45 minutes. I got to get the point across, and that's why I come on at 8:30 at night to really answer your question. Cause we don't have a lot of time, and a lot of people don't know what they need to know. And there's nobody else out there on the planet, in my opinion, that's teaching what I'm teaching. And that's why I need this time when I come out here, especially in the morning, because I want you to take this dose or throw it in the trash or take it and meditate on it as you go through your day, because you have to make a decision. It's not like I'm avoiding you, Walter. Be patient with me, okay? I appreciate it. But you need the opportunity, and you have it, to be able to operate in your purpose, to manifest heaven from your purpose, to create value from your purpose. And we are challenging the world. We are challenging the churches. Now, let me make myself clear, because I've been getting this a lot. A lot of people think I want you to quit your job. AI gonna make sure you do that sooner or later. But I want you to get your mind right. And I have to say that it's harder for you to make the decision because you already in debt. You already stressed out from a worldly perspective. But I have to stress we need to focus on our kids so they can get this before they get out in the marketplace with debt, with stress, with responsibilities that they have to sell themselves short. That's why this is vital for us to build this foundation now for the next generation. That's why I'm here. So let me give you everything you need. Let me go ahead and answer your question. Mr. Walter, can you hear me? Please go ahead and ask your question. Maybe you'll be the spark this morning. Let me go ahead and ask your question, my brother. Ask your question. So, hey, Pop was my nickname back in the day. Mr. Mr. Walter. If you have your question, go ahead and ask. I'll let you ask cause let me go ahead and get that out the way so we can focus on because I don't want to make you feel like I'm ignoring you at all. If you still here, Mr. White, if he's still here, y'all, because my team, they always tell me too, but you still here, Mr. Walker? I see you on here. I'll give you the floor, my brother. Going once, going twice. All right. But I want y'all to know you have the ability to make a decision now because you didn't have this opportunity a year ago. Only in the world you got free speech. And when you have people in the world doing what they doing, they have the right. God bless them. Help bless your enemies, y'all. Help me get this brother out of here. Show some love so we can get this thing going. All right. How many of you, yeah, as soon as they come on, that's okay. Well, like I say, I'm on here for my purpose. Because obviously they see the value in this. Obviously they see the value in what I'm doing to interrupt it like such. You got a flashbulb. So let's keep going, y'all. How many of you had the opportunity to create the lifestyle you desire, create value that cannot be taken away, that cannot be impacted? Well, you impact the world instead of the world impacting you. How many of you right now, truly, if you could be in, I gotta say your purpose, because that's where you feel needed, you know your value, you have a vision for you and your family, and you know why you're here. What's stopping you from getting there? That's what I need to know. Because I need to give you the answer to what you need to make the decision to do what you know you need to do, but ain't never had the answer or the vehicle to achieve it. Talk to me, y'all. Let's get deeper then. Why y'all going to work? There's only one God and no right religion. God. Hey, I agree with you 100%. But you are here for a unique purpose. And long as you in the world, you will never tap into it. And that's your purpose. You got to be taught this. And that's where we come in at. I agree with you. Ain't too many people, Brian, ain't too many people talking the way you talking, man. But if they do, ain't nobody teaching you what you need to do to impact the world. See, you creating value at your job, at your employer, and the world can impact you. And you know this. You know you selling yourself short because everybody else is doing it. I'm asking you, what are you missing to be that unique person? And maybe I'm asking the question because I hate to say it, but 98% of you don't know the answer. And it's not your fault. I'm a man of faith myself. Prayer, please. It's gonna take more than that. You can be a faith, go to church and be a faith. That's why churches is the way they are right now. You've been going there loyal. You may not, but I'm speaking hypothetically. People go to church, and can you imagine the people of the world, the elites of the world, had to give you a God that you will follow? Because we as spiritual people, we cannot be beat when we locked into who we are. Please hear me when I say that. And you have a realistic, how can I say it? You have a realistic situation of that. And that's the Haitian Revolution. Haiti, in my opinion, in their purpose, know their value, willing to die for their source. And could no military on this earth take them down at that time? Operating and knowing who they are. And now you understand why the world want to keep us so divided, but this is the time for us to come together. And we have everything we need now. Everything. Besides you being honest with yourself, besides you getting in the right community so you can operate in your unique purpose, so you can make this world a better place from your unique purpose. And we doing a kingdom challenge for the rest of this year to get people in line with their purpose in life. And this is the perfect time. And I know 98% of y'all be sick and tired of the lifestyle you have, the stress you're going through to maintain it, and then the world can impact you at any given time. And I know it gotta be something better than this, whatever you're doing to create value. I know you saying to yourself, I know I was put here for something greater than what I'm doing right now. God, I know you didn't put me on earth to struggle the way I'm struggling. And now we have the opportunity to teach you what you should have been taught at 7, 10, 12, 18 years old. We can teach you that now because of the time, because of change. And nobody else is doing what needs to be done now that I know. The way we doing it from our purpose, our unique purpose. So let me tell you how valuable you will be when you understand your true purpose, when you understand your true value in this world. When you operating in your purpose, we're gonna teach you this if you're ready to get in the game of life. When you operating in your unique purpose, can't nobody do it and be fulfilled than you. In other words, can't nobody do what you're doing. And if they tried, it'll be just like they doing any kind of job in the world. Somebody else can do it. They'll be stressed out, unfulfilled. They would not be in their purpose if they were trying to operate in your purpose. And the world could always impact them. But when you operating in your unique purpose, you impact the world from your unique purpose. That ought to give you power right there to do what you need to do to seek that out. And when you operating in your purpose, you know your true value. You ain't got to worry about the world impacting you, stressing you out to the point where you have to start over, or you may even thinking about suicide. Because when you in this world, the world do not care about you as much as you think it does. And most of all, when you come over here and start operating in your purpose, now you know your true value. Now you know your true identity. Now you know where you're getting your source from. Now you know your true value. Now you know your true potential in this world. And now you can have a vision for you and your family. As long as you in the world, you'll never have that peace. Because you're getting your value from the world. And as you can see this very day with AI, robotics, and even the government, they can take your job away. Let's focus on building a foundation and making history now. If you're ready to do what you know you need to do and why you was created, this is the time. I don't know how else to say it, but let's just do it. Let's just do it. Because I really feel you sick and tired of the world impacting you every 10, 12, 15 years. And you don't have no control over it. I think I said in a video, it what? It hit me about 4 times. What? Let me see. Be honest. 26, I chose that. That's still when I was 26 years old. 26, what was that, 90? 1990. Then 2008, I think a lot of y'all was impacted with that crisis, 2008. And then for me, 2014. And then a lot of y'all were impacted with the seed that just happened. And now, here it is, robotics. See how the world can impact you when you think you're doing what you need to do, or you think you're doing think you got it figured out. The only way you're going to know you have it figured out when you be honest with yourself. And you know you in the right environment because people want you to be successful. It's not about me, you get yours, I get mine, a few elites here. That system is what's holding you down if you truly think about it. You got the ones at the top controlling everything. Then you got your puppets, football players, actors. It never made sense to me until now. Just over last night, the way the system really worked when you talk about capitalism, and that's what I've been saying here for the last couple of days. And capitalism now ran its course, and it always needed somebody at the bottom. And I guess we was the most permanent people to put there because we are so spiritual. And once they gave us this false God, it made us docile to that false God and know how we are committed to our spirituality. It ain't nothing we wouldn't do to manifest that. And that's sad. But like I say, I promise y'all, if you be honest with yourself, look at the Haitian Revolution. There was some spiritual people against the world. Those were people knew who they are, was operating their purpose, doing what they was created to do, willing to die for what they believed in at that time. And the world didn't know what to do. They was at awe of what was happening in that time. And the first thing they taught us and they took from us that impacted us was our spirituality. The false God that we believe in today. And I'm ready. I don't know about you. I can only do what I was created to do. And that's to get you on the road to your purpose in life. But it's your choice, like I said to the Holy Spirit. You are the greatest creation on this planet. And you have the opportunity to manifest heaven from the heavens here on earth. And no churches is teaching you how to do that. What I mean by that, they focusing on you bringing your tithes, offering, effort into the store. Basically, your tithe. They ain't teaching you how to bring everything, your talent, your gift, your purpose in the house. And you know what that is. You are the church. The church which should be a building where everybody come, collaborate, love on each other, and get back in the world. I even took my pastor out to lunch because that's what I really felt that at a young age. And now we got the opportunity for y'all that's in the pew, I call it the pew. You all are the church, and let's get y'all in the right environment. If you ready to do that, it's you still know me. I don't know where that music coming from, y'all. Appreciate that. And I appreciate that. But now it's the time. Yeah, you caught me off guard. I appreciate that. Maxwell. But This is our time to show the world who we are from a kingdom perspective. It's time to do what we all know what we need to do in here, but there ain't been a church that I know of, prove me wrong, that know how to teach you how to operate from your unique source. Yes, false, they put the wrong people charged in the whole. That's why I'm time. That's why it is time to create history. My people, we have everything you need now. Just like AI is what the world needs because we as spiritual people, we waking up. They gotta create something to give them the false pretense that they still in charge in the world. Capitalism is over. It's time for you to know your true purpose and operate in it. And we are teaching you how to do just that. And that's what I'm talking about. The church, the churches do not have an answer. They're not teaching you what you need to know to be your best, to impact the world from your unique purpose in life. To make me a better person as I am making you a better person right now. So, with that being said, can you imagine if we had 1 million people operate in their unique purpose? Now, while things are changing, now, while the world is in turmoil, now, where you got the opportunity of a lifetime. That's how it's designed for sure. If I give y'all the opportunity to make a choice to impact the world from your purpose, if I give you an opportunity to finally create value that nobody can take away and you can make this world a better place, if I give you the opportunity to be honest with yourself, if I give you the opportunity to know your true identity, if I give you the opportunity to know your true value, if I give you the opportunity to put you in the right environment to operate in your unique purpose, if I give you the opportunity to know your true potential, if we give you the opportunity to be able to impact this world from a kingdom perspective and start manifesting heaven from the heavens here on earth, will you just get the information? Because I can sit here and promise you, the world will always impact you if you continually doing what you're doing, creating value outside of yourself, getting your identity outside of yourself. If you ready to build that foundation on a solid foundation, especially for you and the kids. Because I know y'all hard headed. I know y'all bullheaded. I know y'all already in debt. I know y'all already struggling. I know y'all already stressed out. It gonna be hard for y'all to be honest with yourself. But let's put our blinders on for the generations to come. Let's give them a true opportunity to impact the world instead of the world impacting them like it's impacting you. Let's give them the ability to choose like you didn't have a choice. Let's give them the opportunity to know their true purpose, to know their true value, and know their true potential in this world. and you still don't know yours because nobody taught you. So let's teach the kids what they need to know from 7 to 18 to 26, and that can be their true value. They'll know who they are. They'll know their true purpose. They'll know their true value. So they won't be killing and stealing and pillaging in the world to get their identity. And I'm challenging everybody here. Prove me wrong if there anybody else on this planet, yes, I said it, that's willing to teach you how to operate from your purpose. And I don't take this lightly. I don't take this lightly. Because when you know, you know. When you fed up, you fed up. When you ready to do what you know you was created to do, you will go through hell and high water to get there. We need to let the world know it's time. The world not impacted us to me, 1 second too long. And all I can say is I'm in my purpose. All I do is one thing. Everything that I create of value right now is for one thing. And one thing only. And that's to get you on the road to your purpose. That 98% of you, I can say 99% of you, don't have a clue what your purpose is. 99% of you don't know why you've given your all in this world, but the world keep impacting you. You're not operating in your purpose. You're not being honest with yourself. You're not in the right environment to do what you was created to do. And that's what we're trying to teach you now. But I know y'all hard-headed. Y'all gonna keep doing what you're doing. But let's do this for the kids. I'm not even talking about y'all, but I'm gonna give y'all the ability to be in it because y'all have the value now. You have a job right now, some of you, but some of y'all not been impacted by AI. Some of you not been impacted by robotics, job wise. Some of you not been impacted by the president here in the United States, job wise. And some of you already not had one job, two job, or hustle, and you still wondering why you stressed out, why you still can't accomplish what you want to accomplish. When you see, oh my goodness, when you see one man in sports, one man, preferably I can say he's in his gift. And let's use football, sports. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm using sports, football. I'm here in Georgia. Y'all probably know one of the football players. I can't go in it, but he got a 4-year deal for like $141 million for 4 years. One man, I'm making a point here. Divide that into a month, that's roughly almost $3 million a month for 4 years. And you busting your tail and you just can make ends meet and then the world can impact you. Don't that tell you something? If it don't, it should. The world you in is not designed for everybody to be their best. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. No matter how hard you work, 98% of you, you're going to always be stressed out. The world will always impact you. And that's why we need 1 million people operating from their unique purpose now. And I'm asking you a serious question. Why nobody talking about this? I'm gonna give you 4 reasons why it's time for us to get in the game of life. Appreciate the love. And nobody talking about this. We all have one purpose, and that's is what Jesus asked us to do. Now you talking about my purpose. See what I'm saying? How do you find your unique purpose? Nobody teaching you. The churches don't even give you that answer. That's why we are here. We give you what you need. We teach you how to operate in your purpose. And if the churches could do it, this world wouldn't be in the situation it's in now. Appreciate the love. So let's start today. I ain't telling you to quit your job. Y'all got bills, you stressed out, you in debt. This world is designed to get you in debt. I was just talking to a friend yesterday. That's why I was late on my live yesterday. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna give you the 4 things, y'all. Oh, we already, y'all. Hey, we're gonna be here for a minute today. Smoke, you might have to go make the donuts, cause I got to tell this story, and it made me realize how the world really works. When I was down in Guyana for 2 months, and they were from Guyana, and they asked the question. You know, most Caribbean, Jamaican, the islands, they pretty laid back, but they live basically paycheck to paycheck. They get their hustle on. They just do what they need to do. And she asked the question, why do American people are more stressed out? And and I don't talk a lot, I really don't. So I didn't go into detail like I'm going here, but I said to the point is this: the only reason why America is what it is because America people, citizens, they've been lied to from day one. They get that SS5 with your social security number. They put you on the stock market, so they already bond you for millions of dollars. So they make it easy for you to get into debt. I pay for you to go to college, get into debt, giving you your own money, y'all. I always said, I always said the people, the elites of the day, especially in America, the devil had to talk to them. He had to give them some kind of special power to do what they was doing. Just to have that kind of knowledge. You know, I always thought that. That's just me. But anyway, make it long story short. I said because America already got you pimped out from your mama signing that birth certificate, and they already got you $1 million on the stock market, and they get you in debt to go out here and do what you need to do, knowing you underpaid, knowing you're gonna be committed to your debt, and you are and they giving you a little bit of your money back. Then they tax you on that money. I said that's why American people are stressed. Then the people they look up to, like I said, sports athlete. How in the world one man can be paid $141 million for 4 years, and you can't even, and you doing more than him, you selling out more than him majority of the time. But I tell you, sports is something else though. But I say this, that's why America in the position it is. Now, rewind today. Capitalism is over. I got to say me. We as spiritual people, we are on the bottom. Not by choice. I told him we're on the bottom because we are the most loyal. We are the most original. We are the most creative. We are the most loyal people on this planet. And once they found out how we are spiritually, they used that against us. Because, like I said, with the Haitian Revolution, they knew our power. They knew our true power when we know who we are and we operate in our purpose. I was amazed when I started reading a little bit more of the Haitian Revolution. These 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 invaders didn't know what they was against. I mean, they brought thousands of military people going up against these spiritual people that they didn't know how powerful they was when they are united. And it brought me to the book that y'all read and all that stuff. Nothing will prevail against God people when they seek He first and know who they are. So right now, I'm giving you the opportunity to seek out your purpose and know who you are, so you can show the world who you are from your spiritual purpose. All right, now let me get on into this. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. I'm gonna give you 4 reasons. We're gonna let that train go by. I like the live, y'all. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, if you want to get on my calendar, come to the master class this Sunday. Just just go to the bottom of my website and you'll see the link to the app, to my book, to get in the community, the subscription there. And if you're on Facebook here, I appreciate y'all. If you want to, you see the Zoom right there. That's the Zoom. Let me put it in here again. Somebody said something. I told Mr. Walker I was gonna let him ask his question, but I saw someone like you asking for money at church. No, boy, you ain't seen me asking no money for no church. If you I don't ask for money, I give you value. I show you true value. But let me just clear this up when it comes to money. The way I see the world, I see world as value. But the world see money as a, I could just say it like this, y'all. When the creator said there's 2 powers in the world, you know he wasn't talking about the devil. He was talking about money. But see, I'm talking about value. There's a difference. Money have value. But value can come in all sorts of things. But money, y'all focus on in the world. But see, when you said money to me, I see it as value, as I'm giving you value so you can appreciate what I'm giving you. Because if I gave you everything I'm doing now for free, you won't appreciate it. Because I know you in the world. But for going to church, ask for money, no. If and I ain't been to church in a while, so I don't even. You probably ain't even in the same state I'm in, more or less the same city, because you don't know me. But anyway, what I speak about is value. And when you understand, when you come in this community, you will understand what I'm talking about. But long as you in the world, your money and God, and you can't serve two masters. It's not the devil. It's not the devil. Why no church you have to be in community? But anyway, I want you to understand one thing in your life now. If you ever wanted to operate in your unique purpose in life, you have the opportunity to make that choice. And we giving you that opportunity starting today. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to be willing to come out of this sinful place mentally so you can open your mind up to this more than just money. It's more than just life. You came in this world with value. And you have so much value within inside of you. And the world taking it, pimping you, and we trying to get you lined up with your unique purpose so you can create value that can make the world a better place. So you can know your true value, so you can know your true purpose, so you can know your true potential here on earth. And like I said, the churches is not giving you the answers that you need. So let me give you these 4 reasons. If you gotta go make donuts, if you gotta go on into work, go ahead because this is Monday. This is the time. We ain't got no time to waste. And if y'all let me know y'all need me to come on here more than 3 times, 2 times a day, let me know. I ain't coming on here if you ain't ready to make a move. I ain't coming on here if you ain't ready to be honest with yourself. I'm not coming on here if you're not ready to teach your kids something different than what you've been teaching them that you know is not right. You know getting into debt is not right before you know who you are. If you don't know, now you know. You should know you shouldn't be selling yourself short when you know your true value and purpose. You should teach your kids something that they will never forget. And that's their true value from their unique purpose. Jesus is not God. I know all that. But anyway, you got to understand why you was created and put here on earth. And that's what we teaching you for the first time in your life. If anybody else out there teaching you, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. But if you ready to be honest with yourself, come in this right community, and get on the road to your unique purpose in life, come. And let me give you 4 reasons why it's time now to come. Can you agree, God? Do you know everything is everything? And that's who God is. God to me is everything. What I'm talking about, let's say Joshua. If you want to say God, you can say God, but my spirit is my spirit. All right. But anyway, let's do what we know we was created to do. When you understand who you are, when you understand why you was put here on earth, now you know why the world treat you the way they treat you. Now you know why you stressed out in the world when you know your true purpose in life, when you operating in your purpose. Because right now you don't know. Because nobody have taught you what you needed to know until now. Let's get into this. 4 reasons why it's time for you to be honest with yourself, get in this community, and focus on God, your purpose, and family. That's all that really matters when you in the right environment. That's all that really matters when you know who you are. And that's what we teach you over here. Because capitalism have been turned on its head, you have the opportunity of a lifetime. Because of this moment in time, change always changes. Time never stops. For the first time in your life, and nobody's talking about this, the first time in your life, you got the ability to be honest with yourself and come out of this sinful world to get on the road to your unique purpose in life. And the reason number one is you got your mind back from being hijacked by a job. AI, appreciate you. Thank you. Robotics, you made my day. You gave my people their mind to do what they know they was created to do and be honest with themselves and seek out their purpose. Because right now, the elites don't think you have an identity without your job. Elon Musk and his organization don't, they think you don't have a meaning without your job. In other words, you got your meaning from your job that AI is taking. What they saying is you got your identity, this, that, from your job. And since robotics is taking your job, they don't know what to do with y'all. That's why you hear a lot talking about depopulation. What is you gonna do when you don't have no job? I'm here to teach you that. We got the answer over here. That's why I say thank you, Elon Musk, for freeing us mentally. And the world is not talking about it. That's okay, because I'm in my purpose. I need you to do this before I can teach you how to operate in your purpose. Number one, you got your mind back. Be honest with yourself and come and find your true purpose. Appreciate the love. Number two, and I say this to our melanated people, me, my melanated people that's on the bottom, this is for you. We got the opportunity now to have a level playing field, to have a community, to have a system like everybody else. And why? Because of the UN. I call it the World Court. Because of the World Court, finally, in over 400 years, said slavery was the worst thing that ever happened to humanity. Why now? Why now? That's number two. We got our mind back, and we got the green light to get in the game of life like everybody else. Number three, as you can see, the world is in turmoil, and we ain't got nothing to do with it. As melanated people, as spiritual people, as black people, as you want to call it. This happening in the world don't have nothing to do with us. But they need us in the game of life now. They need us operating in our purpose now. They need a revolution from the Haitian right now. The world ain't gonna come out and say it. We got to do what we know we was created to do. And everybody else in the world, black, blue, green, yellow, red, will take their rightful place as we take our rightful place. That's number 3. That's why the world is in turmoil right now. That's why they're trying to get rid of humanity right now. That's why they'll rather get rid of humanity and feed these computer all the water, they say. Now, I want you to think about this. The only reason why the world is the way it is, the only reason why the world is the way it is right now in turmoil is because we don't have enough people operating in their unique purpose. And now is the time for us to put our blinders on, to get as many people operating in their purpose, creating value from their purpose, impacting the world from their purpose, and manifesting heaven from heaven here on earth from their purpose. So the world can see who we are from our perspective, from a kingdom perspective. So what we decided to do over here, we decided to have a kingdom living with a purpose here on earth. Starting now, let's bring heaven and manifest him here on earth through our purpose. And we have everything you need now. And thanks to AI, we got all the information we need. We can seek it out ourselves. We don't need nobody willing to kill us if we want to read. We don't need nobody lynching us just because we speak up for what's right. This is the time for the world to truly see who we are from our perspective. Who's ready? Just to operate in your unique purpose. I'm asking you a question. Who's ready to operate in your unique purpose? Are you ready to impact the world? Aren't you tired of the world impacting you? Are you ready? Aren't you ready to get that miracle? Aren't you ready to show the world who you truly are? Aren't you ready just to be at peace because you know you operate in your unique purpose? You creating value nobody else can create. Now you see your true value. You see your true potential. Who's ready to operate in that? I hear you, Mr. T. And let me show you how we can do it. Because of time, while things are still smoking, because of time, we got about 3.5 years while the smoke is still smoking. 2030, by 2030, I can say it like this. By the end of the year, let's get 1 million people getting the foundation laid, operating in their purpose. It ain't that long. That means you need to make a decision and let's get the job done now. Let's focus on that right now. But let me give you a long-term goal. Right now, 1 million people by the end of the year, okay? I'm gonna show you all you need. I'm gonna give we got everything you need. All you gotta do is be honest with yourself and come in this community. But let me tell you the goal so you'll know and you can take it to work with you and meditate on it, or you could just throw it in the trash. This is the daily dose. My name is Crawford, Robert Crawford. I come on here twice a day from 6 to 7 and at 8:30 p.m. to teach you how to operate in your purpose. All right. The ultimate goal, here it is. Here it is. Elon Musk. He said they ought to be, he want to have about 10 billion robots by 2040. Our goal is let's have just as many people, human, operating in their purpose. We can do it. We got everything you need. But you see how serious Elon Musk and his organization got their blinders on to get this done? We need to put that much focus on what we need to do. And it starts now. We call it the Kingdom Bundle. We call it the Kingdom Challenge. We challenging the world. Let's get back to basics. We challenge the churches to take it to the next level. And we challenging you to be honest with yourself and seek out your purpose. And we have everything you need now. These are all you need. 4 products. And let me make it very, very, very clear. These 4 products come from my purpose. Can't nobody on this planet do or teach you what I'm teaching you. So I want you to take that to heart. When you operate in your purpose, you start creating value that nobody else even think about, because it is your purpose and why you was created and put here. From a kingdom perspective, for God of the universe to manifest heaven through you with your purpose. As I speak, I have over 10 different values from my unique purpose to get you on the road to your purpose. Everything I do for its value come back to my purpose. And that's to get you on the road to your purpose. Don't ever forget that. So as we do what we was created to do, your purpose, as unique as your thumbprint, and your purpose will make me a better person. As of my purpose today can make you a better person. So let's get into this. The 4 products is designed for one thing, and that's to get you on the road to your purpose. The first one is the MMF. It's designed to get you in your purpose no matter where you at. And most of y'all who not had a job, got a job, not been fired or hustling or in debt, that's the MMF is for you. Now let me make myself clear. I don't need you to quit your job now because you got debt. Let's use common sense. All I need you to do is come in the right community and be honest with yourself. And let me make sure it's easier said than done to be honest with yourself. But let me keep going. We got the MMF. It's in the bundle. We got 1720 for the kids. That's the most important part to me. That's the future. It's in the bundle. We got the 6 week challenge for you all that think your job is your purpose. It's in the bundle. And we have the Freedom 4 is the bonus itself. It's in the bonus. Now you got a choice. You can stay in this world, continue doing what you're doing, and let the world continue impacting you. And if you take that choice, shut up, don't complain, just sit in the bushes and watch. But if you're ready to be a part of the change, if you're ready to operate in your unique purpose and know your value from the creator of the universe, it's your time. And it can be done. We're giving you the Kingdom Bundle. Everything you need. One time, $697. Everything you need. For you and your kids to get on the road to their unique purpose in life. And some of y'all right now, sending your kids to college right now to teach them to go get a job, to get into debt, and they don't even know who they are. They don't even know why they are here. They just know they want money, they want this, they want worldly things. Why would you continue sending your kids to do something that you know they're going to stress them out? They are not going to be fulfilled. The world can impact them, and they can get fired at any time. I never understood that. To this day, I don't understand it. I hated a job because the job took my mom away from me. I hated a job. But you never had this opportunity. Do this for your kids, if nothing else. Because if you send them to college, you know 2 to 3 years, they're going to try to find out who they are. And you not wasted that tuition. But if you bring them over here in this community, we teach them who they are. We teach them their true identity. We teach them their true source. We teach them their true value. So when they get in the world, they won't be killing and stealing and pillaging for an identity. Like killing over some Michael Jordan tennis shoes. The Kingdom Bundle is all you need now. And we focus on God, your purpose, and family. That's it. That's it. If you want to get more information on this, come to the masterclass this Sunday. It's free. Anything you need to know about your purpose, your value, and why you've been impacted in the world and why the church don't have an answer for you and your purpose, come on out this Sunday and I'll go into the app to teach you more about the MMF, the 1720, and the 6 week challenge and the Freedom 4. So let me give you the value of these 4 products in this community. You just paying $697 for everything, right? Because of the value of the uniqueness of the situation. We need 1 million people by the end of the year operating in their purpose that you can't get nowhere else on this planet. So let me give you the true value monetarily so you'll understand what you're getting. Number one, the MMF is the creme de la creme. When we created the MMF, when I finished that, I was gonna charge $50,000 just for the MMF. Cause one, you create value, can't nobody take away. You know your true value. You won't be selling for less, and you impacting the world with your unique purpose. You will never get what I just gave you in the world. You can never get what the MMF can give you nowhere in the world because it's coming from my purpose. $50,000, but we ain't charging you that. It retail for $9,997. You're not paying that. You're getting it in the bundle. The MMF is getting it in the bundle. The 1720 is for the young Gen Zs, and this is the creme de la creme to me. This is the foundation. We want to start getting into the family and teaching the kids. This is where the church can come in and do what they was created to do. We would love to have our kids know their purpose by the time they're 18. But we know a lot of y'all knew what you wanted by 12, 10, 9, and nobody, you couldn't go nowhere for somebody to uplift you, motivate you, praise you, to bring your purpose out of you at a young age. But now we doing that with the 1720. Our goal is for you to know who you are, the kids. By the time they hit 18, we want to know they know their true source, their true identity, their true value, and want them to be set up in the community where they have over $1 million worth of value. Now this just, how can I say it? It's just information purposes only. I'm just out here talking to my people because I don't know how serious y'all are. But we have something for the kids so they'll know their true value, so they won't go out here in this sinful world killing and stealing for value. And the retail value for the 1720 is $2,797 by itself. You getting it in the bundle. Then some of y'all got a job. You think your job is your purpose. Even though you're gonna lose it, they're gonna fire you, even though you know you're underpaid, even though you know the only reason why you're on your job is because they're paying you. You get paid to do a job. You live to do your work from your source. And that's what we teach you. But even though you think your job is your purpose, the 6-week challenge is for you to be honest with yourself. And we love you anyway. Come on over here and just be at peace. And just watch the world operate around you. You seeing people operating in their purpose. You seeing people manifesting heaven from their purpose. You seeing people being honest with themselves, impacting the world from their purpose. And when your time comes, you will be in the right environment because you're going to be uplifted, motivated, praised, loved on, edified until we are one, because we know when you operate in your purpose, you're going to make us a better person. That's how the Creator works when you operate in your purpose. As I'm speaking to you today from my purpose, as I'm speaking to you right now, this very second, my words coming out of my mouth this very second is designed for one thing: to get you on the road to your purpose in life. And you see the value that I can give you, let's do it. If you see where you can impact me, let's do it. If you see where you can make this world a better place, let's do it from a kingdom perspective, not a worldly perspective. There's a big difference. Then we got what we call the Freedom for this the bundle. We got a subscription cost for the community. We got a subscription cost for the community. And the Freedom for show you how to save on that where you ain't paying anything. We try to give you everything you need, but we got to show you the value because you in the world. I know how you think. But you cannot get this nowhere else. If you could, I know you would, but it's my purpose, and I do not take it lightly. So who's ready to be a part of history now? Who's ready to teach their kids their true purpose in life? Who's ready to impact the world from a kingdom perspective? Who's ready to start manifesting heaven from heaven here on earth? Who's ready? And you can't get this nowhere else, my people. You can't get this nowhere else. Like the live, share the live. This is what I'm here to do for the world. And I can't wait to see you impacting the world from your unique purpose. I can't wait to see you making this world a better place from a kingdom perspective. I cannot wait to see you governing yourself because you know how the world is today. Let's make history, y'all. Let's make history. So let me go ahead and y'all got the 4 products. Now let me give you 4. I'm teaching you now in the MMF because the MMF, 98% of y'all need the MMF. So let me teach you what's in the MMF. So when you come to the master class this Sunday, you will have an idea of what I'm talking about. We're gonna go in to the MMF. MMF stands for mind, money, and freedom. Who's ready to be free in the mind? Who's ready to have a lifestyle from your purpose? Who's ready to be free from the world impacting you until you impacting the world? That's power. Who's ready to operate in that power? And what we're teaching over here in the MMF with the 4 categories is just 3 steps. But I'm saying you got these 4 categories is the first step, and what the MMF is designed to do. See, without the MMF, see, this is the power of your purpose. Your purpose will be different from mine, but we know you got one. But this is the power of your purpose. You manifest stuff. You create stuff from your Holy Spirit inside you. You start creating stuff that can be designed just for your purpose. And the reason why I'm saying this, I'm excited because since I'm in my purpose, I got to get you in the prayer closet so you can get on the road to your purpose. And I don't want you just going in there asking, oh, Holy Spirit, I know I have a purpose. I know I was put here on earth. I know I've been through hell and back in this world. I'm ready to be honest with myself. I'm ready to come out of this sinful world. Show me my purpose. See, you ain't moving. You waiting for the Holy Spirit to hear from the Creator to give you your purpose. No. We ain't got time for that. We need to put your purpose on 10x. We need to put you on flash drive. We need to put you on mega speed. We need to put you on breaking the sound barrier. This is how we do it. We do it like this. With these 3 categories, all you need is one thing. One out of the 3 to get you on the road faster in your prayer closet so you can identify your purpose, sooner than later. Number one, write it down. I'm teaching you what's in the MMF now. We're gonna go more in depth when you come to the master. I'm gonna take you into the app. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about now. The 3 steps. Write it down. Number one. What make the shoot. Boy, I tell you, what's in this world that make your blood boil? That you would like to change, and it'll make the world a better place. Write it down. You just need one out of the 3. Just the first one category out of the 3. Write it down. What's in this world right now make your blood boil, and you would like to change it, and it will make the world a better place. Just name one out of the 3. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about, what making your blood boil. Like I said, I don't think I mentioned that today. Bill Gates and his organization, blocking out the sun. That make my blood boil. How in the world, I'm talking about how can the whole world let one person in their organization block out the sun that impact the whole world in a negative way? Can somebody help me with that? Can somebody help me make sense of how the world can let one organization impact the whole world, the trees, the birds, the bees, the flowers, the water, and include my handsome face, because I'm going to get some sun if it come out today. That make my blood boil. And it's time for the world to take its rightful place. It's time for nature to get back in order so everybody can be better than the way it is right now. That make my blood boil. Just to give you an example, one more example in that category. I ain't gonna go too much in detail, but the churches make my blood boil. We should have more people operating in their purpose. This world shouldn't be in the way it is now if the world was doing what it was created to do. That make my blood boil. That's one reason why we're doing what we're doing right now with the challenge. And I gave you 2 within the first category to take in your prayer closet. So let's keep going. You don't know anything that make your blood boil in the world. That's okay. We got you. I'm teaching you now. Number 2, write it down. This is where I was. This is where all this come about. This is how I got into my purpose. I took this in the prayer call. God, I need a level playing field. And the world did not have it. I know it'll make the world a better place because I need it. I need a system, my Heavenly Father. I need a system that's going to support me, protect me, and invest in me. I do not have it. And I know it'll make the world a better place. Oh, my Heavenly Father, I need a community that I can that'll just support me. Man, I took that in my prayer call. I mean, I was in there praying and praying and praying. Lord, I know I'm here for a purpose. And boom, lo and behold, 51 years later, here I am. And the great part about this is it ain't gonna take you that long. See, I'm breaking the ground. I'm leading the pack right now. I guess I can say I'm in the game because I'm here to get you on the road to your purpose. You should get into your purpose, just like I said, 10x faster, breaking the sound barrier faster because I'm in my purpose, teaching you how to get on the road to your purpose right now a lot faster. Number 2, write it down. You may not know what makes your blood boil, but you probably know one in this category. Number 2, what the world do not have that you need, and it'll make the world a better place. I'm teaching you something. I'm teaching you what the churches ain't teaching. I'm teaching you how to operate in your purpose. I'm teaching you how to do something that nobody can take away. I'm teaching you how to create value where you can impact the world now once you get on the road to your purpose. But it's a process. You ain't been taught this. That's number two. Write it down. What the world do not have that you need, and it'll make the world a better place. I just need you to know one out of the three categories. That's the second. I just named you five out of the two categories. Well, Crawford, I don't know anything that make my blood boil. I don't know nothing the world don't have that I need. Okay, I got you. You'll know one in this category. You should know one in this category. Like the lie. I'm teaching you over here how to get into your unique purpose, how to manifest heaven from your unique purpose, how to create value from your unique purpose, how to relieve that stress from the world from your unique purpose. Number three category in the MMF that's designed to get you on the road to your purpose. Write it down. What can you do for free? And it'll make the world a better place. Take it in your practice. Talk to the because see the creator can move faster when you going in there with something. When you moving, he can move faster. Even though he know everything. But one thing for sure, he know you on top of your game. You coming in with a purpose. Lord, I'm ready to get started now. And I've been beat down one day too long. I'm coming in here doing the best I can do. I'm moving. I just need you to guide me now. I don't need you to get me jump started. I'm coming in here running. But number three, write it down. What is it you can do for free? And it'll make the world a better place. It'll get you on the road to your purpose a lot faster, and you can start impacting the world. But you still gotta be honest with yourself. Just doing this in the sinful world, it may get you. This only if you do not come over here in this community. If you're not being honest with yourself and you want to do this on your own, go ahead. But the closer you're gonna get to your purpose is your talent and your gift in the world. And don't forget, as long as you're in the world can impact you. That's power you do not want because you ain't got it because you're giving it to the world. But anyway, those three things we teach you in the MML. When you come to the master class, we're gonna go in the app and we're gonna go into a little more detail. Okay, all right, I heard you. I heard you. What if I don't know nothing now? What if I don't? I ain't finna do nothing for free. Oh my goodness, I understand because you in the world. Okay. We got you. So you don't know your purpose yet. You still want to be in the world doing you, but you want to be honest with yourself. So this is what we'll do. Come on over in the community. We'll love on you. Long as you're over here, we're gonna protect you. Then you're gonna start seeing people in their purpose, operating in their purpose, manifesting heaven in their purpose, loving on you because they know you have a purpose in life. It just ain't your time yet. But when your time comes, you'll be in the right environment. When your time comes, you'll have people that's loving on you because we know when you operating in your purpose, we all gonna be better off. That's the power you're gonna have when you operating in your purpose. And that's why we're doing this kingdom challenge now. That's why we're giving everything you need for just $697. And if you do, and if we do what we need to do, and we get 1 million people by the end of the year, and like I said, this is urgency. When August is over, it's going up $200 increments. What is this? August, September 897, October 1097. Because once we get the foundation laid, I don't have to be out here. We can have fun now making the world a better place. We can have fun now operating in our purpose. We can have fun now making the world a better place for everybody. Oh my goodness. And then when the smoke is clear, when the smoke is see over here, we action takers over here. We ain't doing no debating. We ain't just in the world, letting the world go by us. We ain't trying to learn every word in the Bible. We impacting the world from our purpose. You got a job to do. You're gonna do it for the world and let the world impact you, or you're gonna do it for the creator of the universe that's instilled his purpose inside of you. You have a choice. Like the live, share the live. All right, my people. If you ready to come to the masterclass, that's the link. Hit the link. TikTok, well, Facebook and YouTube. Go to my website. Scroll down to the bottom. You can get the Kingdom Bundle. You can get the link to get in the community. You can get the link to the masterclass. You can get the link to my book that's more than half price off. Are you ready to teach your kids their true value from a kingdom perspective? Aren't you ready to be honest with your kids and don't send them down the same road that you going down and been down? Teach them who they truly are before they get out here in the world. Teach them their true value before they get out here in the world. Teach them their true identity before they get out here in the world. Teach them their true purpose in life before they get out here in the world. And that's what we're doing over here at Edify to Unify. That's why we call it the 1720. We want our kids to have a vision for the next 50, 100, 200 years in the future because they know their true value. They know their vision, their purpose. And now they can say yes when it's time to say yes. Now they know their true value. They ain't got to settle for less. Let's teach our kids what really matters. Let's let this train go by. I'm actually at my house that I grew up in, taking care of my mom. And I'm out here doing what I got to do, y'all. Appreciate the love. I'm tired of the world impacting us negatively every 10, 8, 12 years. And the world know what they doing to us. But it's time for you to know why they doing what they doing to you. Like the live, share the live, my people. Yes. Appreciate y'all. Oh, and I forgot. If y'all get the Kingdom Bundle today, I'm gonna give you 6 months with me for you and your kids. Ask me any questions. Um, to get all your questions answered, to make a game plan for you from my perspective. Because in the app, you take your time, but I can give you some great advice and get you going a lot faster. There's so many of us out here reading the word, preaching the word, but who are actually doing? That's what your purpose is about. You doing, you convicted from your source yourself. Nobody teaching this, y'all. Nobody. And it's sad. It's truly sad. That's why we. If you have any questions for me, you can ask me questions. Facebook, YouTube. Time to get it done, y'all. It's time. I cannot wait. This is our time to show the world who we are from our perspective, a kingdom perspective. I took a screenshot so I can type in, see how it works. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Any questions? I'm here. We are here challenging the world. We are here challenging the churches with kingdom living with a purpose here on earth. We need to get 1 million people operating in their purpose in life. We starting now. We got everything you need. We calling it the Kingdom Bundle. We got everything for you to get on the road to your purpose. We got everything you need for your kids to get on the road to their purpose. And you will be in the right environment. And you got to be honest with yourself. This will not work if you can't be honest with yourself. Let me give y'all an example of what I mean. Because one time a young lady asked me, what do I mean about being honest with myself or honest with yourself? And like I always say, it's easier said than done. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're going into the grocery store and you finna get something to eat, and you got to go in and pick up a few things. All right, you in the grocery store, you say, man, I need some double mint. I need to give me some gum. So let's say this your gum. You get the gum, you continue shopping, and before you know it, you not put your hand in your pocket, you just shopping, ain't really thinking about it. So you get through shopping, you pay for your groceries, you get out to the car, you go to put your hands in your pocket, and you pull out that double mint chewing gum. Nobody around. It's just you and yourself. Now, what you gonna do? You gonna bust that chewing gum, that double mint, pack up, put a piece in your mouth, get in your car and carry on? Or you gonna hold yourself accountable when there's nobody else around? You're gonna take this gum, take it back in the store, put it down, or pay for it. Which one would you do? Would you do number one? I don't want to pick. Would you do number one? Get in your car, pop a piece in your mouth and keep going? Or you'll be honest with yourself and take it back in the store, pay for it, or put it down? What would you do? Talk to me, y'all. Because if you can't be honest with me now, come on out this Sunday on the mastermind and talk to me there. But it's going to be, you got to be honest with yourself. How many of you will do number one? Open that chewing gum up, put a piece in your mouth, and get in your car and go on about your business. How many of you will do that? Put a one in the chat. Talk to me. Talk to me, y'all. It says a lot, right? Right here on this channel, right here, the people I got in here, 98% of y'all put a piece in your mouth and carry on. Y'all ain't gonna say it, but you'll do. That's what you'll do. Because if you was proud of taking it back in there, if that's what you would do, you'll let me know. Because you know you'll be unique to yourself and the other people. Because it's so easy to do wrong. especially when there's nobody else around. That's what we have to teach you. That's what you got to be honest with yourself to come in this community so you can be taught how to operate in your purpose. That's the hardest thing for 98% of you to do. And even now, even if you knew you would take it in, y'all ain't gonna even say it. You don't even believe that much in yourself to stand out. This gonna be a hard road for me, but I'm in my purpose. I'm gonna die doing what I'm doing. But you're gonna have to be honest with yourself, or you'll continue doing what you're doing and be stressed out, and just let the world continue doing what it's doing. You will still let the churches keep doing what they're doing. But you're gonna be complaining in the back of your head. Oh, da 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 da. It ain't gonna bust a grape. My people, I'm, I'm here to do what I was created. I can't do nothing else. I'm telling you, anything I do, even the words coming out of my mouth, is about you getting on the road to your purpose. That's the power you have. That's the vision you know. When you know your vision, you know when to say no. When you know your purpose on life, you know when to say no. And when you operate in your purpose, you'll take that gun back in now, pay for it, and just do what's right. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I cannot make this stuff up. That's why it's time for us to be able to do what we know we need to do. And let's be honest with ourselves. Oh my goodness. And I'm saying this with sincerity because it doesn't matter how much money you make in the world. The world still gonna impact you because you do not know how to be honest with yourself. And you're gonna be in the wrong environment to do what you was created to do. To me, getting a million people in their purpose is very easy. But I know where y'all coming from because I not been there. But if you sick and tired of the world impacting you like with AI, if you sick and tired of the elites looking at you like you ain't nothing, if you sick and tired of the elites literally telling you you're gonna be happy owning nothing because they not found a way since capitalism is dead, is over, and now they're not creating robots to take your jobs. And they say you don't even have an identity without your job. You don't have a meaning without your job. Meaning, if they got rid of you, well, let me stop that right there. They just how did I say it last time? What they don't realize, I can't say it don't even make sense right now. It makes sense what I was thinking about it, but right now it ain't coming out right. But anyway, this is the time for us to show the world who we are. They not gave us the ability to do what we always wanted to do, but our mind was hijacked. We always wanted to do what's right, operate in our purpose, find out our true value in life. But since your mind was hijacked with debt, what you gonna eat, sleep, where, and knowing you can lose your job at any time. I know when I was doing this, when I first started doing this, it usually be like it was like 120,000 people was dying from work-related stress issues. Now AI is here. I bet y'all done a little Google search now. It probably be about around 150,000 people dying from work-related stress issues because y'all do not have an answer for your problem, and the churches don't have an answer either. I had one guy on here. He said something about, "Do you think AI is gonna take over the world?" And to be honest with you, no. But I gotta be totally honest. If you don't get on the road to your purpose, they have a better chance. If we don't get enough people operating in their unique purpose, they will have a better chance. I couldn't come in. I'll go back in. Yeah, well, you special sport because most folks won't. Most folks ain't gonna even be honest on here because they know if they be honest with themselves, 9 out of 10 people on this live right now open that pack of gum up and go on about their way, and that's just being honest. Now you see why the world can impact you. You can't even be honest with yourself, and that's why we teaching what you don't know, and you have to be able to. And just imagine what your kids think. Just imagine what you teaching your kids. They don't realize they don't give me my value or anything else. They can't take it. Yeah, true. But see, if you don't know no better, sport you've been around, see, you know better. But most folks, they ain't got a clue. They don't have a clue, man. Because they doing what everybody else is doing. Like they always say, if you see people going off a cliff, you gonna go run off a cliff with them? You gotta be able to be honest with yourself. Do what's right that you know is right. Even though it ain't popular, do what's right. Govern yourself. That's the way we gonna impact the world. Cause look what's happening. Look what's happening. I promise you, if we get enough people operating in their unique purpose, we can govern ourselves. We can actually show the world a different way how we can have the creator manifest in heaven through us, govern us through us. Oh my goodness. That's power. I love y'all. I can stay on here all day. Something telling me to stay on here, but y'all gotta be honest with yourself, man. I don't know. Only thing I can do is keep coming on here doing what I can do. But until you get sick and tired of the world impacting you, where you ready to turn the table and start impacting the world, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to come out of this sinful place. If y'all spiritual, you know it haven't been nothing but one right environment. Just one. And if your ancestors were cast out of that one, what, what? Where were you cast at? Where were you cast into? And if the churches ain't teaching you how to get back there, you don't have a, you don't have a, how they say it. You don't have a hot day in hell, a cold day in hell to do what's right. No matter how much money you make in the world, no matter how much value you create in the world, no matter how much you impact the world, no matter how much accolades you get in the world, if you're not in the right environment, which you're not, the world can always impact you. I'm not teaching you this just to be talking over here. That's why I say if you want to debate, you can go anywhere on these channels. You see 100,000 people views. Go there. We here to make history. We here to show the world who we are. We here to operate in our purpose. We here to manifest heaven from heaven here on earth. We know why we was created. Now you know how you can operate from your purpose now. Kingdom living. Who ready for kingdom living? Who's ready for kingdom living here on earth with a purpose? Your unique purpose. That's what we're teaching you over here. I gave you 4 reasons why the world is changing, why this is the time. I gave you 4 products you need to get on the road. No, that's all you need. And all you need to do is choose one out of those. And one don't, you really got 2 choices. If you in debt, if you have a job, you only got 2 choices. The MMF or the 6-week challenge. That's it. That's all you need when you ready. First, you got to be honest with yourself. And already, 95% of y'all on here, 99% of you ain't being honest with yourself. You can't even talk to me. And you got to come out of this sinful place. Especially if you're melanated. Now, I say that because I got to be honest. We the only race of people that have been beat down, held down, shot down, roped down just because of who we are. We at the bottom of capitalism, not by choice. But now capitalism is over. It's time for us to get in the game of life like everybody else. Just that simple. Like the live, share the live. Appreciate you. They don't realize they didn't give me value or anything else. They can't take it. Yep, I'll just answer that right. Yes, yes. Live engagement, more viewers to share. Appreciate it. Thanks for sending the rose. I appreciate you. Let's let's just have fun now. Let the train do what it do, y'all. Let the train do what it do. Like the live, share the live, show some love, my people. How many of you are tired of being stressed out by the world and it's out of your control? How many of you ready to stop being impacted by the world? See what we teach you over here, you can't get nowhere else. You can't get this nowhere else. Even if you wanted to, you can't get it nowhere else. That's how powerful you are when you operate from your purpose. And when you operate from your purpose, you start to create value. that's unique, that will give you the value and the lifestyle you deserve from a kingdom perspective. Oh, woo. Oh, y'all. Woo. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Oh God, oh my people. Let's make history, y'all. Who's ready? We got everything you need. Everything. But like I say, the hardest thing for you all gonna do from the door is to be honest with yourself. Once you can be honest with yourself, now you got your mind back and you seek out being honest with yourself and come on over here in this community. I promise you, you'll impact the world more now than you ever have in your life up to this point. That's the power you're going to tap into. You're going to get the answers that you always wanted from your church that you ain't got up to this point. You've been going out, tired and giving everything, loyal, sacrificing, and you're still looking for that miracle. Let me be honest with you. The miracle is here. Stop looking for anything outside of yourself. Everything you need is within yourself. That's why we're doing what we're doing. That's why we need to make history. We need 1 million people operate in their unique purpose, coming from within themselves. It will relieve stress. You will know your true value. You will know your true identity. You will know your true source. You will be operating in your true purpose. You'll be making the world a better place. And you will be able to start manifesting heaven here on earth from your unique purpose. And I cannot make this up. Shout aloud, y'all. Let's make history, man. I love you all. I appreciate y'all. Come on out to the master class this Sunday so you can get all your questions answered. Mary, welcome to the live. If you ready to impact the world from a kingdom perspective, if you ready to relieve the stress from the world, if you ready to operate in your true value, come out this Sunday at 8. Well, let me see, make sure 7 Eastern time to get all your questions answered about your purpose, about why you was created, about why the world is impacting you now, why AI and robotics is here, why you got to be honest with yourself now. We got the Kingdom Bundle. The Kingdom Bundle is here for you to get on the road to your purpose. Get your kids on the road to their purpose. We doing a Kingdom Challenge. We challenging the churches to take it to the next level. We challenging the world so you can start impacting the world. And the Kingdom Challenge is designed for you to impact the world from your unique purpose. And we're going to teach you how to operate and tap into your unique purpose. And the Kingdom Bundle give you everything you need for you and your kids. But the one thing you have to do, if you can't do this, you can't get in the house. If you can't do this, you can't get in this environment. If you can't be honest with yourself, you'll never be able to be your best. And that being honest with yourself, my people. Once you be honest with yourself and come in this community and get the Kingdom Bundle, everything else will take its rightful place. When we focusing on God, your purpose, and family, don't nothing else matter. We need 1 million people by the end of the year operating in their purpose. And just so you know, the reason why the world is in turmoil right now, hear me. The reason why the world is in turmoil right now is because we do not have enough people operating in their unique purpose here in this world now. And we teach you how to do that with the Kingdom Bundle because it's time for kingdom living with a purpose here on earth. It's time for you to impact the world from your purpose. It's time for you to make this world a better place from your purpose. It's time for you to be honest with yourself. It's time for you to come out of this sinful world mentally. It's time for you to start operating from your unique source. It's time for you to know your true potential from a kingdom perspective. And nobody else can teach you what we teach you on the planet. And let me make myself clear. If you can find anybody on this planet teaching you how to operate in your unique purpose, create value from your unique purpose, impact the world from your unique purpose, and they willing to die for what they teaching you, I teach you for free. Because I promise you, if they can teach you that, they charging you something. Woo-hoo. They go charge you something. But I know they're not. Anybody that try to do what I'm doing right now, you stressed out. Even if you try to do it, I don't even worry about it. But even if you try to do it, it's no different than what you're doing in the world. You stressed out in the world. The world can impact you in the world. You're not fulfilled in the world, and you wondering it got to be something better than this, and you're not operating in your purpose. Why would you continue doing something that can be taken away? It never makes sense to me how you can go to a job, leave your family, be underpaid just to pay your bills. Then teach your kids to do the same thing. Please, somebody help me make sense of that. Okay, I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I cannot make this stuff up. And y'all wonder why the world impacting you. You wonder why AI and robotics just making your life miserable. Or is it gonna take over the world? Or is it not took your job and it gonna take a lot of jobs and it gonna get worse before it get better? I just gave you an opportunity of a lifetime. We ought to have 1 million people right here, right now, in my opinion. We ought to have 100,000 people on this live right now. But you know what? Still, I know 98% of the world not being honest with themselves. So I'll see y'all tomorrow or this evening at 8:30 here on the Daily Dose to answer all your questions. I'm here at my house that I grew up in, um, taking care of my mom. And I'm ready to teach you what you've been, how can I say it? To teach you what you need to know and what you've been looking for all your life in the church. looking for in the world, and they both have disappointed you. The world not stressed you out, and the churches ain't gave you the answers you need. And now we have everything you need now, thanks to AI and robotics. Let's show the world who we are from our source. Let's show the world who we are from our true identity. Let's show the world who we are from our true value from our source. Let's get it done. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you get the Kingdom Bundle now, you'll get 6 months free in the app with me, with you and your kids. You come out to the master class, it's free. We're going to go in the app. I'm going to teach you more about the MMF. I'm going to take you into the 1720, give you an outlook on how we lay the foundation for the kids so they can have the ability to have a solid foundation by the time they're 26 years old. See, because when I was doing all this, I went through what I went through to get to where I'm at right now. And I'm blessed. Lord knows I'm blessed. And I don't expect none of y'all to go through what I done because it was my challenge. But just let me say this. I was blessed to have my house at 26 years old. And I didn't do what the average kid done. Just like you right now. You know, I can't wait to get y'all kids off to college. I told my Mom, I'm not going to college, you know. I'm an entrepreneur like my dad. I want to stay here at the house. I want to start my business 26 years old. I want to get married. Give me that time. I give you $200. But my peers, they ran off. They got apartments for $800, $900 a month back then. Went off to college. Some played ball. But anyway, they got into debt right off the bat. No, I ain't doing no debt. No, I ain't getting no job. Now, I'll be honest with you. My first job was with my mom. That's the first job I ever had. That's the longest job I ever had. But that taught me a lesson even when I was younger, because the job took my mom away. That's why I don't like a job. It took my mom away from me. But anyway, I say this to say, now I'm in my purpose and I'm operating in my purpose. And thank God we not created something for the kids to operate in their purpose from 7 to 12 to 26 or whatever. But by the time they're 26, in this community, we want them to have their value already laid out. We want them to know their true value. We want them to know their true identity. We want them to know where they get their true source from. Because when they get out here in this sinful place, they won't have to settle for less. And we want them to have over $1 million worth of value by the time they're 26 or sooner. But like I say, they're just informational purposes only. I'm just talking to my people because I don't know how consistent y'all will be, but we have the opportunity of a lifetime. But is it? But are you ready to be honest with yourself? Are you ready to do what's right by your kids? Are you ready to set an example for your kids? Are you ready to be honest with yourself? Are you ready to make this world a better place from a kingdom perspective? Are you ready to govern yourself when there's nobody else around? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go back in and meditate a little bit myself. And I come out here, show my love on this Monday. I appreciate y'all. Like the live, share the live. Come back here tonight. Let's get in the game. Let's show the world who we are. The world not impacted us one time too long. The world not kept us down one time too long. The capitalistic system is breaking apart. We finally got the ability to be honest with ourselves. We finally got the ability to seek out the truth. It's no nothing. AI giving us everything we need for its information. And the world not showed us we in the wrong environment. And now we got an opportunity to operate in our purpose, tap into our true value, get passionate about life. Oh my goodness. Let me get off here, y'all. Like the live, share the live. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Come back tonight at 8:30. Get all your questions answered. Come on out to the master class this Sunday. I'll send you the link. If you're on TikTok, that's the link to the Kingdom Bundle. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, go to my website, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see the link to the master class, to the Kingdom Bundle, to the subscription base to get into the community. TikTok, that's the link right there. I hope y'all seeing this. And if you like to get my book for more than half price off, it's there. I love y'all. It's time. Don't nothing else matters but your purpose in life. Don't nothing else matter but God, your purpose, and family. And being honest with yourself and coming and getting in the right environment for the first time in your life. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. See y'all back here tomorrow. Tonight. And like I always say, let's do it.